How y'all doing, fam? This is Chris Ryan with Media TV, and I'm gonna be reporting this story. I said mudslides killed 13 people in Montecito, Los Angeles, California. So, man, this is a deadly rainstorm. But the Most High is bringing that fire. He is bringing these events because he's doing this because what the white people has been doing to us, fucking with us, killing us for no reason and stuff like that. And he's making sure he's flipping. He's in anger and he's in rage. And Mother Nature as well. She's in anger, she's in rage. So it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. So family, we have to get our life together, get our life straight, get in a book, pray, read, and stay fast. And make sure you keep in contact with your family, because you never know when, you know what I'm saying, you might face a tragic accident or something like that. So you always want to make sure you watching the news and watching out for different weather channels and stuff like that. So we're going to show y'all what happened.
Destructive fires and now deadly mudslides.
And CBS 2's Randy Page is live where people were buried in mounds of mud. Randy.
Pat, let me walk you through what happened last night using some very powerful images to tell the story. For starters, all evening last night, it was not raining very hard. The rain didn't start coming down really till about 2:30 in the morning when many people were asleep. So when most folks went to sleep, looking up here at Montecito Creek, this is what the creek looked like. While they were sleeping at 4 o'clock in the morning, a massive wall of water, debris, and mud came roaring down this creek. And if we look over here at the home right next to it, you can see how high the mud came. The mud came, as you can see, at least 5 feet high. It also ripped off the entire side of this house. So keep in mind, this happened at 4 o'clock in the morning when most people here were sound asleep. As we look across the other side of the road here, you can see this tree trunk, right? Well, what used to be there is a 100-year-old large home that had several apartments in it. It has vanished. And as we look down the creek, you can imagine how high that wall of debris came. Just looking on the other side, you can see what's left. There was another home here with this gigantic large tree is, and what you can see just on the other side of that home is another destroyed home. As you look down this creek, this is where many of the homes that were lost, as you continue down the creek, down another 100 yards or so. And as we stand in the middle, I'm standing in the middle of East Valley Road. As we talk about evacuations, this is why it's so important. Because last night, East Valley Road, on this side of the road, was mandatory evacuations. But as we look at the other side of the road of East Valley, this was not mandatory evacuation. It was voluntary evacuations. And many of the people who lost their lives and who were injured were lost on this side of the road, which just, underscores how important it is to listen to those evacuation orders and to take them seriously. Because in a situation like this, where this water happens and comes down, the mud comes down, people can get killed and they can get injured, just as they did here. Let's go back to you.
Yeah, family. So y'all have to make sure y'all paying attention to the weather channel and the news channels, because this can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. So when the Most High is bringing when you bringing that work, you need to make sure you paying attention and stuff like that, so you don't get caught up in it. All right. So just want to drop this video, y'all. Y'all have a good evening.